We're gonna use the Pso Rite to get into our lower back and then work our way up into the mid part and then up into the upper part. So first we're gonna focus on the lower part. Using the wall is really nice, especially if the ground's, you can't get on the ground for whatever reason. A lot of people are using this at their work, which is great. They're in their work clothes, can't lay on the ground. Use that wall to help get some relief while you're sitting a lot, or maybe you just had a stressful day, whatever it might be. So we're gonna focus on is just one peak. So you hold on to one peak, and then all we're doing is we're just pressing the peak in this lower part closer down to our glutes. And we're gonna work up the spine here, and then we're gonna work out the spine, and then we're gonna play around with angles of the peak to get into the muscles in a different way. Same thing, feet going in and out. Further the feet out, the more pressure you're gonna have on the wall. And then all I'm doing is I'm just doing this little side to side movement, up and down movement, side to side, and just trying to really bring in some good warmth, good blood flow, and some nice release in that area. Okay? I'm getting close to the spine, but not right on the spine. And I'm going over top of the muscle, side to side. I'm gonna play around with the peaks now to be able to get into muscles outside of the spine, which we call the QL, and connections of where this muscle comes into, connects further down there. But we can be able to get into that. We can turn our body, we can shift it, the peaks down, and get into it this way. This way can feel really nice. Some people even say, which when you look at anatomy, you could probably get into the psoas a little bit, but the main thing about the psoas is getting into it right between the belly button and the pelvis here, be able to get into those two muscles. Some people they've reached out to us and said, hey, I can reach and feel like I'm able to get into my psoas from the backside, which you could. There is a lot of muscle though that is definitely more dense and stronger to be able to push back into, to be able to really feel it in that other muscle. Where on the front side, you have smaller layers of abs. You can be able to shift stuff over and then be able to get into that area much, much easier. So play around with this. Play around with the peaks. You can use both peaks too at the same time. But now remember, I'm not focusing on both peaks at the same time. I'm focusing on one peak, and that's giving you a different leverage point that you can be able to get into that lower back muscles. Try this the next time you're at work. Back gets tight, get up, do a quick little massage, and see how you feel.